Welcome to the Empire Bite, this is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Clans of Orsinium campaign for the Elder Scrolls Total War mod, where we're going to continue where we left off from last time, where Men and Mer has now joined our faction, our kingdom. He is slowly making his way up into Skyrim. It was actually brought up in the comments that maybe I should have actually tried to sack and take the Imperial City, or at least just get money from it, but honestly, I don't think I care enough about it. Like, yes, I'm at war with... Actually, am I at war with... No, I'm not at war with the Imperials. The Imperials are the one faction I am not at war with. Interesting. Literally everybody else hates me, but the Imperials don't. Fascinating. That's another reason why I'm not going to go for the Imperial City. We'll just keep making our way up. We're going to be trying to bring Men and Mer up towards Skyrim and have him start hitting Havengard from this angle. Because you're going to try and build up a little bit of a force around here, take some land around them, because we do have to take out Havengard at some point. In the meantime, we've got force at my King Brugo. We're going to see if... Because the game decided to give me a break last time, and it crashed after he died to a catapult. And to see if he gets to survive. Because he is a Lich. He is a Lich. He's supposed to be technically immortal. So we'll get to see how that's going to go on there. We are going to be sieging Dakfron and Ghislaine for a little bit, I'd say at least. Just to try and make it so we can just slowly whittle down those forces and kind of get some more reinforcements over here. So I just wanted some time to try and build these areas up a little bit more. I'm going to grab one of these generals, though. I'll move you out of here. Go to Fort Sunkeep to kind of watch over that region there for us. We've got a decent amount of money. I'm going to say we're going to get some more, let's see here, get some more hunting houses. Also get some more hunting houses. Basically, the farms are by far the easiest and most convenient way for me to keep increasing my economy. So keep grabbing those. Figris, can you get one? No, you cannot. Also, I actually didn't realize this initially, that when I accepted Men and Mer, I did have this one guild mission, but for the Mages Guild. But I have no Mages Guilds anywhere in any of my cities. They were all actually destroyed when I accepted Men and Mer. I didn't realize that was a thing. Which is kind of fascinating, because every single area I have, if I have anything, it's going to be some sort of guild house for the necromancers. Which, it makes sense. It's kind of interesting that that actually is something that's been set up in the mod. But for the most part, that is about it for this turn currently right now. We're trying to get some more men around here to help watch over Fort SOVNGARDE, as now that we're at war with you guys, we're going to have to worry about that. Hopefully, we can maybe get some forces to try and push out and hit Karthwasten if we want to. Because we could try and do something like that. Because they only have like 2 units over there. But Ortalak is a decent city to defend from, so honestly I might not worry too much about trying to be offensive around here. I think instead we can kind of, for right now, put a lot of our attention up here into Jehanna, which at the moment, they've only got 2 units. Let's actually push on in through here right now, because I want to basically just make it so that we're only focusing on one location to defend right now against Skyrim up here. So we'll take Jehanna, start gathering some forces around here, then we can maybe have somebody go for Solitude. Primarily, we still want to put most of our attention onto Hammerfell for right now. Clan of Crowns and the remnants of the Clan of Forebears, that is our top priority at the moment. Basically just trying to make it so that we have at least something ready and prepared to face off against Skyrim. So let's have you guys kind of go break down the gates. They only have like 2 units in here for the most part. My infantry should be able to very easily, I think, push through these guys because they've got some Town Guard archers and then another just Town Guard normal infantry unit. So once the gates are down, we can bring you guys on in here. Maybe lose a decent amount of men from the towers and whatnot, but we can at least try and start gathering forces around here. As it will probably take, because I think we'll basically, I'd say at least wait a couple turns, maybe 3 or 4 turns, before we decide to start trying to properly push on in to the remnants of the Forebears. Because what I want to try and do is, right now, I want to have it so that Men and Mer, we focus on doing a couple battles with him primarily. Have him take like Whiterun, Riverwood, and all of that. Have him really focus on taking those areas. And then by the time he's actually been able to kind of set himself up around there, then we can be like, okay, now let's attack these rebels. These, like, I think for the most part, it was just those 2 cities had huge amounts of rebels. Everything else the Forebears controlled didn't have a ton. But this will let me kind of slowly build, just convert the populaces of those regions so that it's a bit easier for me to try and reinforce my faction leader and the other armies I have pushing into Hammerfell. Because at least Clan of Crowns, they actually haven't been doing anything offensively against me right now. but I can maybe try and hit them. I can honestly... The armies that I have... Are you almost already dead? They've got... Like, did they even bring their archers over here? Yeah, their archers... No, actually, no. It is the town guardsmen that decided to run away. The archer spot, not the town guardsmen. There we go. Okay, so now we've been able to push on into Jehanna. We didn't lose too many men. We only lost about 200 guys, which isn't the worst. So now we at least have one central location to try and defend against Skyrim in case they decide to try and be aggressive in the north around here. I'm hoping they won't be, because I would like to be able to try and gather some forces around here, push on into Solitude, because Solitude would actually be a really good defensive area for us, honestly. And so for the most part, I want to try and push over there as quickly as possible. I'm hoping that they're kind of focusing more on the eastern side of their kingdom right now and not the western side. Because they've attacked us at least at Ortalak at least once. But I think we can try and gather some more forces before they really start hammering us hard. That's the hope at least. So we got a Jehanna. And then we'll exterminate these areas. Everybody fucking hates me already, so I'll just make sure they are going to be happy from when we conquer these regions. So kind of merge that together. Let's start building up the temple to try and convert this. Mission from the Necromancers Guild. Assassinate priest Gloth the Unorthodox. I have no assassins, so I have no way to deal with him. Let's see. Civil disorder. Lanelin is a little upset. You guys are getting better. Actually, don't repair this for right now. For right now, at least, because they're happy now that we destroyed that. All of these buildings do have... Well, for the most part, that actually might be fine, because let's see. This is about 15%. That's about 35%. This one here has about minus 30%. But I think with how you guys are, I think we might wait, just because at the moment I need to... Religious unrest is really bad, so let's repair just this stuff for right now. Oh, my Worm Cult Warlock's recruitable again. I miss this unit. I'm going to recruit... But it is going to be great, honestly, having the Worm Cult Warlocks again. So I'm going to start recruiting these guys because they're an amazing unit. The other city that was rioting was Daggerfall. So let's go back over here, check on you. This does have public order, so we'll want to make sure that we repair that. Put that there and there. And then let's make sure, let's recruit some more guys around here. Try and train. Glenumbra, you can start recruiting some stuff around here a little bit. Can I take these guys out and they'll be happy? Yeah, because I need to put them in Daggerfall, because Daggerfall is just really upset right now. It's primarily because of religious unrest and then normal unrest. This should hopefully be enough to keep getting more priests around there. Glenumbra as well, get some more priests. You too. That's about all we can do for right now. I'm going to hope that Daggerfall does not go rebel for us. I really hope that's not going to happen. Also, Upvale, I can probably move these guys now. So these excess men around here, pick them up. Let's drop them off. Kind of maybe around over here. Let's kind of bring you guys over to Totambu. Because now that I don't have to deal with the Clan of Forebears, I think the forces around Totambu we can move up. This land is controlled by Clan of Crowns, so we can kind of make our way down here. Because I know this is controlled by Clan of Crowns. This is controlled by Clan of Crowns. This is all rebel. This is actually the Thalmor there. Clan of Crowns. And then they've got... This is Empire. So then Clan of Crowns here. So they've got 1, 2, 3... Did you say there only 4 settlements? I thought Clan of Crowns had way more than that. Territorial. No, they've got about 6. What else do they control? Because it only looks like they control like 4 regions. Because they don't control this. Because yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. They don't control that. What do they control? Interesting. Because I only know 4 regions they control. Okay. So we'll have to figure out where those other regions are at some point. I'm not sure if I have any... Do I have any spies nearby? Let's see. I've got you... Oh, actually, you're perfect. Because let's have you kind of go scout out down around here. Because I know there's Belcars.
No further now, Senor.
I'm trying to think of where else they can fucking own land. Because I know they don't control anything in the Empire. This is all Imperial. Interesting. Okay, so we'll have to figure out where those other settlements are. I might have to I can maybe try and talk to them and try and see if I can convince them to give me map information. And hello! Okay, so looks like you guys actually have a decent amount of men around here. I want to make my way around. Let's see, so I can't actually see Helgen over there, but I know that is controlled. Should be controlled right now by Heffingar. Let's actually go... Ooh, no, let's actually go to Falkreath. Falkreath right over here. Hopefully we can just kind of sneak on past here. Start sieging that next turn. A couple bandits around here they'll be able to use as garrison troops. Also, if I can kind of reconnect with my lands around Fort SOVNGARDE, that'd be perfect, because I'd love to be able to hit Ellen here, take Falkreath and Ellen here, and it actually looks like, are there that many pieces of land that Heffingar controls that are rebelling? Because Ellen here is rebelling as well. Because if I can claim Ellen here, then we can actually kind of push on into the Clan of Crowns from that angle too. That'd be perfect. That'd be absolutely great. You guys will put you back into Jehanna. And then around here, I do need to keep getting the temple around there. I have a couple other excess units around here. I'm going to have you guys actually have a movement command for the troops. I'll just have these 3 regions. Just send any reinforcements that they're recruiting over to Jehanna, as we're going to be trying to keep pushing eastward from here. I'm going to ignore Castle Falkreath. I don't actually think we need to really go up here. I don't see a reason for us to conquer it now that we have a Lich as our current faction leader, and that we have Mana Marco under control, because that was the only reason I thought I'd maybe go over there, is because I thought they had the guild, but they don't. So let's actually get the hunting hut here. That should be it for that turn. I think we'll go until turn 163. I'll let them siege for a couple more turns, because next turn...
Try words.
No. What do you think you have over me, East March? I have Mana Marco on my side now. I am pushing on into Skyrim and into Hammerfall all at the same time. You guys are on the opposite side of Skyrim. You can't threaten me. You cannot threaten me, no matter how hard you try. Hey, I actually can't get a Mage's Guild still, even though we have the Necromancer's Guilds all over the place. You know what, Norcal Tomb? I will accept this, so we at least have one Mage's Guild house somewhere, so we can actually still get those units. Other than that, let's see. So, you guys are feeling good about that. Being able to build up Sentinel a little bit more. How is Daggerfall doing? Okay, Daggerfall is doing better now over here. Let's make sure that these extra guys around here, make sure you're trying to help convert Daggerfall first, specifically. Glen Point, you don't have any other extra men to try and recruit around there. Also, you should get a watchtower while you're standing around there. Grab that watchtower, still go into Fort Sunkeep to try and watch over it. We can almost start recruiting some troops around here, so in the meantime, we'll keep getting better farms around here, here, Sentinel as well, and then, let's see, that's about all of you. Again, we're going to hold off on repairing this for now until this religious unrest is completely disappeared. Because at the moment, they're just a little pissed off, and I don't want to make that any worse for wear right now. Over here, though, now, let's see, I'm kind of curious. Is there anybody outside of Falkreath? No, it's just normal. It's just its own. Okay, so let's actually start sieging Falkreath with Mana Marco. We'll be able to assault that next turn. They also have a garrison script, but that is fine. I will burn you all down to the ground no matter what. So I think that's okay. Over here now, let's see. That's a decent army there. I wish I could tell what it is specifically, because I do think around here, well, we're not doing the best on troops. We're making a little bit of money, but not a ton. We got some extra guys around here. You go up to Ortalak. You can go over there. And then I think for you guys, as soon as the conversion over here is a little bit better, I can probably start trying to gather troops together to try and hit the next area. Because it's either we're going to hit Dragonbridge or Karthwasten next. We might not be able to hit Solitude just immediately, as they do have quite a bit over there. No, they don't have a ton over there, but there's a lot in between there for us right now. These dudes, you're supposed to be moving. I forgot to move you. Keep training those guys. I'll have you kind of make your way over towards... Oh yeah, we still have these guys. I need to use you. Okay, these guys right here. I should actually have you go over this way. Yeah. Let's bring you guys over this way. New Orsinium. I might want to get another general around there. Or we can just try and get one from just fighting. You... I don't want to run past those guys. I think for you... Let's have you, yeah, we'll just have you go up and around. Just go up and around this way. I'll just have you bring you to Jehanna. You can go to Jehanna up there. This full stack army, I'll have you just immediately make your way over here. I can probably have it so that you push on towards Karthwasten. That should work out well for us over there. Another 6 turns here for, I think basically I can just focus on sieging you guys out as much as I want over there. Because right now, I really do kind of want to focus on Skyrim a little bit more. We've been fighting Hammerfell for quite a while. We can just kind of take it a little bit easier over there with sieging those areas out. Also, with my faction leader, it is the whole fact with the raising the undead, I do need to have at least execute 250 guys at bare minimum. Intervals of 250 is how many men will kind of determine how many I can raise. And so that's the really big battles is when we'll properly be able to really see that in action. I still don't know if Men and Marco technically has that ability or not, because I think he should. The video that's used to kind of demonstrate using the undead resurrection is using Man and Marco, but he had the Lich trait in that video. But my Man and Marco doesn't for some reason. Another Mage's Guild in Bethany. Sure, why not? It's not a bad idea to have a couple of those. And those are being built up properly, right? They're actually being set up in these cities. Yeah, they are. Okay. So I think it's just the initial accepting of Man and Marco is what destroys them initially. So let's see. So that's good there. You're just besieging an area. That's understandable. All good. Also, that's another reason why our economy's not doing so well right now, is we do have, literally, we're sieging 3 areas, actually, all at once. So once we're done with that, we'll actually be making quite a bit more money. Jehanna, there, yeah. Keep just trying to convert this area. They do have some more men that are making their way over here. We've got a good force in Ortalak right now, so I'm glad if you guys want to try and assault right here. It'll be at least one more turn for sure until you guys get over here, and then I can properly start trying to properly push out of here. Maybe you guys will attack us in that time. If this army's not that bad, I might just assault it with this force here. I might just actually make my way out. But let's start off over here with Man and Marco. Let's have you start pushing on into Falkreath. Captain Gundir. Let's, I can just imagine the souls of SOVNGARDE cry out as Man and Marco starts walking on in through Skyrim, just raising so many undead that they're like, hey, what the fuck you doing, man? You're interrupting our proper resting places. Why you do this? Because power. We need all the power we can get to conquer the rest of Skyrim. So let's have it. So what we're going to do is I'll take one of you back here. Basically have one of you over here. One of you over here. Also, I need to make sure I remember to never use you guys on siege equipment because you're so fucking slow. So let's not do that. But we'll basically have it so you guys over here. I'm going to have Man and Marco on one of the sides. That's basically, I want you guys... Oh, maybe not here. It's kind of high ground either way. Actually, it would probably be best to bring Man and Marco up this way, honestly. I want Man and Marco to be able to kind of flank the enemy and try and hit them because he has so much armor-piercing damage, but that's not going to work either way, really, all that much over here. So let's actually have it so my archers, I'll have you guys over here. Man and Marco, I think I'll put you on the other side. And this isn't the worst. You over here, along with my other mages here as well. Then we can have it so we'll start the battle with where you guys are currently at. You break down those gates. You guys want to pull back a little bit. You're going to want to advance forward with the siege towers and the ladders. So line up right there and there. And then, for the most part, my other ram, you guys also need to try and break down this section. They have nobody up here, surprisingly, which I'm okay with. So we'll try and break that section down. Hopefully they'll try and pull away to the city center. Because if they blob up, oh, that's going to be where it's really fun with Man and Marco. Anytime I can get them to really blob up, like bridge battles. Bridge battles are so fucking fun with Man and Marco. Especially because of how much armor piercing he has. So the tower's doing a little bit of damage. You guys are running up here, though. You're good. You should be good. A couple guys in the walls. A couple town guardsmen, archers. I got skeletons making their way up here. I should have my zombies just start moving forward because you're so slow. So, try and go up there. Skeletons. I believe you guys do have a frightened effect on you. Yeah, you do frighten nearby enemies, which is perfect when I'm fighting against a bunch of guys that are just led by a captain. So that should be really useful. Okay, let's have you guys start trying to push on up here. Let's try and get... I'll try and send my zombies up here to help out. Here, here. You guys as well. Just throw as many men as you possibly can all at once. Because eventually they will all be resurrected either way. Either I'll recover a bunch of men, or I will have it so that I'll just raise you guys up in undeath.
Our men are winning the battle.
You guys over here, break the gates down. It's almost down. I only see... There's units over here, but I don't see them. Oh, no, it's okay, it's that unit.
Now it is time for
So I'll have you, now the gate's down. This one is... You're just getting here. Once you guys are in position, I'll have you... I don't see anybody else. So there's some town guardsmen over there. But let's have you kind of rush forward. Let's have all of my archers rush on in up here. Because hopefully those guys will ignore me. I can kind of get on inside the city, try and have it so you guys can start shooting them.
We have captured the enemy's wall.
You guys are just about to break that down. They've got some town guardsmen over here as well. All of my hordes of undeath are making their way forward to the walls. Skeletons are doing well here. They do feel like they're winning. Number-wise, 4 to 5% so far. That's not that bad. You've now got the gates open over here. I'm going to have it so that you guys... You're going to have to kind of push through them. Because I only got this one unit. I can't really push on forward just yet with Mannimarco and his forces. So let's try and see if my guys can do a decent amount of damage here. You guys... Oh, you have shit stats. That's not the best. Yeah, those Skyrim Spearmen are probably going to kill you. Okay, because like this unit, try and hold there. My archers are trying to make their way on in. I'll have some of you kind of go off to the side a little bit more too. Like you, there, there, there. The other 3, I think you're fine as you are. Otherwise, 7 to 9. This unit feels like it's pretty balanced. Like my Draugr are doing a lot better. You guys actually have much better stats than some of my other units on the ground. Over here, we're struggling. Over here, we're doing well. Let's see, 8 to 11. We're going to lose a lot, but that's kind of the expected outcome, honestly, with a fight like this, when we're just throwing a bunch of undead forces at the enemy. Because that's the thing. They're undead, they have unlimited morale, they frighten the enemy, and there's a lot of them. That's the main thing. That's always what happens when you just have a bunch of undead. You guys are starting to make your way over here. And they do have that one town guards unit over there. You guys... Let's try and shoot this unit first. Let's have you guys try and open up on this one guy right here. I don't know why you guys are having to adjust. Just start unloading on to this town guard unit. It's already shaken, but just try and kill it before it gets into melee with you guys. Because this one Draugr unit is actually doing really well against these spearmen. So we've killed about 1/3 of their enemy army so far. Lost about 14% of my own. I'm trying to adjust to you guys, start trying to flank them a little bit more. Trying to get some up onto the walls as well, so you have a bit better of an angle to shoot them. It's not the best, but it is something. Because I do love how this one Draugr unit is still holding out. You are doing really well for yourself. All of these guys are still trying to push on in here. It's doing a little bit better now. Starting to waver them a little bit. I haven't been able to kill the captain just yet. The captain looks like he's the one that's down by Mannimarco at the moment. So I can't really easily do much to him. I could advance on this area. I'm almost tempted... you can't do damage to walls. I wish you could. Almost looks like... Actually, I'm curious. You have a really long range, Mannimarco. Could you hit this unit? Because I believe this unit might be their captain. Oh, yeah. No, the captain's right here. Hey, Mannimarco, can you snipe him? Let's see. If you get close enough, can you hit him? Because you've got a really long range. I'm just trying to see if you have a longer range than the towers. Because you might be able to just shoot through this area and hit these guys. I know you guys have an, kind of an arc, so that might not work as well, but Mannimarco is like a straight line. Because Mannimarco, if I try and have you be like about here. If you're about there, is that close enough that you can try and hit these guys while not being shot at by the towers? Let's see, right about... Oh! He can shoot for a second there. Let's try a little bit closer. Yeah, like right about there. That's number 1 is they've lost about half their army. Oh, you can hit them. Get on in there, Mannimarco. Please kill the general's bodyguard in this as well. Oh, beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, he's being missed. He is the smart one that decided to sit on the other... Man, this feels more violent than last time I used his spells. Oh, did you hit him? Yeah, you hit him, but he survived. He tanked the shot. He did not tank it a second time? No, he tanked it a second time. This feels way more violent than last time I remember Mannimarco's magic attacks. Like, seriously. This feels so violent, but it's working out so well. haven't been able to hit him yet, though. Let's have you ceasefire. Let's go check on the rest of my forces. Because all of you guys... Let's see. This section right here, you're just still trying to focus on those guys. This area is still doing well. Tower's doing a lot of damage to you. My archers over here have finally cleared everything. Nice. So let's try and bring you over this way. Bring all my archers forward. As I want to try and get you guys to a point where you can maybe start trying to capture the city center. Men and Marco, I could actually start having you use like walk forward if you keep hitting them like this. Because you're doing a decent amount of damage. Although, I don't have a really good angle to try and hit them right there, though. Brilliant, you guys are running away even from my archers. Okay, so let's have you keep trying to push on in through here. You're almost to the city center, so we can almost start just capturing the city center, and that will start luring them away from the walls. My infantry over here is still struggling to try and push on in through their forces. That's one thing we're going to have to realize with Man and Marco's force, is he is not the best at defensive or offensive sieges, where I have to mow down a bunch of infantrymen with my infantry. He is far better at field battles. Like, he's going to be amazing when we can find armies out in the open field and just slaughter them with his magic. Because he did a decent amount of damage and he only did a couple volleys. He actually still has quite a bit of ammo left. There's a reason why, when I've made an army in the past of only Wormcart Warlock units led by Mana Marco, I think I killed like 12 to 20,000 units in like one battle. Because it was Wayrest. It was Wayrest in my... That was my Sierra Empire campaign, yeah. Where Wayrest had like a couple full stack armies. And I had Mana Marco fight all of them at once in one battle. And he absolutely fucking destroyed them. It was beautiful. Let's get this unit. Anybody without ammo, you're going to start trying to rush on in and start just kind of running on into the city center. I want to try and see if you can capture... Again, I don't think it matters if it's a siege battle. I don't think we can technically raise the dead for a siege battle, which I'm kind of sad about. Although it would be really overpowered if you could. But I think that should be something, if possible, extending the necromancy to cities as well would make it very interesting. Maybe it's tied to the amount of people you exterminate instead of the amount of people you... you're exterminating them either way, but with cities, I mean like the amount of people you exterminate. So based on the population size of the city, you could get more undead back, which would kind of be pretty cool. I think it'd have to not be a 1-to-1 ratio, because otherwise that would be overpowered. I think maybe like for every unit, for every person you exterminate in a city, maybe it's like a 1-to-4. So if you exterminate 1,000, then you can resurrect to 1 unit of undead. Maybe something like that. Because that'd be really cool. I would love that. You guys are now slowly kind of pulling away from the walls. Perfect. So now I can start moving my mages forward. I don't think I'm really going to need any of them. We'll try. Infantry, let's try and have you keep trying to make your way forward, as now that they are running away from the walls, it should be a bit easier to push onto these areas. Yeah, so those guys are all breaking. Let's try and finish these guys off. There's nobody over here now. My archers might be able to honestly finish the entire battle themselves. Because we command the city center, my archers are getting in position so we can just unload on them. As there's a couple guys, but not a ton. Like, I actually don't need Mana Marco to really make his way on in here. My archers alone can finish this off. Okay, so there we go. We ended up losing about 20% of my forces overall. Recovered quite a bit of my infantry for the most part. Yeah, like these skeletons recovered a lot right there. But now, Falkreath is mine. There we go. We'll try and see what I can do around this area to kind of bolster this region. And then I think we'll probably be trying to push towards Ellen here first. Oh, actually, maybe we should wait off on that. Actually, because if we leave Ellen here alone, then I won't be opening up that front with the Clan of Crowns just yet. So actually, I think we might want to just try and keep focusing on Skyrim. Maybe make our way back over to Whiterun or Riverwood, maybe. One of the two, I think. Because I could hit Ellen here, but if I hit Ellen here, I could almost see that becoming a giant defensive point against Hammerfell. But if I use Mana Marco for that, that actually might not be the worst thing, actually. So, let's exterminate you guys. They've got a minor chapter house guild. I will have to get rid of that. Yeah, so for now, let's just have you start building up the altar right there. It'll take a while, but we will be able to get some troops around here, hopefully for relatively soon. So start doing that. Mana Marco does have a decent amount of movement. I'll try to move him out a little bit. And let's have you grab a watchtower here.
Brilliant.
And then I can grab these bandits so we have a little bit more. Although you just go back to the city yourself for right now. These guys will catch back up. But now we at least do actually have some land connected back up with us here. I'm still wondering like what's going on with the Hammerfell forces. Because I know I had that one spy who is trying to kind of start scouting out around here. Because this is controlled by Hafingar. If I go down this way, yeah, that's the Empire there. Where else could they have land? Because I almost wonder, they have like land down here or something randomly? I don't think so, but I don't know where else they'd have land, because they should have 6 regions. They haven't taken any of the rebel pieces of land. Oh, actually, I think there's one here, because I think there's 2 actually here. That actually's got to be, because I think there's one here and then one here. I didn't see those initially. I think that might be what's been going on. Yeah, that might be the reason why. Okay. Let's see, building-wise, let's see, Upvale. I think you guys keep getting the better farms around here. Still going to hold off on repairing that for right now. Let's get better ports around here, and that's about all the money I've got for this turn. I'm now just getting all the Mages Guild houses. I actually think, let's see, this one's Akul, Krozak. Back here, you know what, I don't mind putting them all in these areas. I think the old Breton regions, I think, make sense for the Mages Guild, so we'll keep them. Doing fine there. That's faction announcements. Yeah, ooh, actually, he's now got some alchemy stuff, too. Nice. Ooh, magic shield. Ooh, cool. I still haven't been able to properly get any of these set up, but it would be interesting to kind of see like what some of those potions actually do properly. There's some mines up here. I think I'm gonna get the better hunting camp around here, also just for the growth. Glen Point. I don't have enough money to get anything else there, actually. Okay. But what I do think I need to do is, let's see, so around here, you guys are good. I know... I like your village. Can you guys move out of here now? They can. Okay, so you guys can move out of there. Sentinel, a lot of these guys are still not free upkeep here. I can start grabbing some guys here just to be free upkeep for the city. Then I can more than likely take the rest of you guys out. Or actually, I should check that right now. Oh, wait, you guys can all move out right now. Okay, let's have you guys kind of start making your way over here. There's actually not much in Volnim. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I can gather you together. Let's see, you've got 6 extra slots. Some of this might be able to merge with that army. So kind of go back, merge with you guys. I can have you try and make your way over to Volnim. Lanelin is doing better. Still not going to repair this building just yet. I'm going to try and start retraining the forces around here. And then we'll try and have you move out of here soon. My faction, yeah. Oh, you're the Alchemist. Prince Garnag the Alchemist. Oh, I like that. I like that title. Over here, I've actually got... Ooh, yeah, there's all the wild hammers. Let's bring you guys out this way. So I've got about 7 there. So I'm gonna grab you all because I don't need to be on the defensive here anymore, so I don't have to worry about this. So let's grab all of you. Then I've got another couple slots, which I think honestly, yeah, with you guys might be enough. So grab all of you. Then I'm gonna have you start making your way. I'll have you start kind of walking down this mountain range, and I'll try and have you probably gonna have to fight that army, but I can have you try and make your way over to Verkarth, which actually has quite a bit in there. But I can have you start making your way over there. I'm gonna still let you guys keep sieging these areas for the meantime. Looks like... Ooh, you've actually got some reinforcements over here. Okay, because Mana Marco, I don't have enough over here to make it so you guys actually are happy around here just yet. Keep getting conversion. Looks like Mana Marco actually now has Lord of Falkreath. He's getting a little bit more loyalty. He's a little bit better than he once was. Far better. He still doesn't have the actual Lich trait, which again still feels weird to me that he doesn't have that. Because I haven't been able to check and see whether or not he can actually resurrect the dead just yet. We actually haven't had a chance to see if he can because he hasn't killed enough. I almost want to see, like, if you guys are happy with just that. Even though in the taxes you aren't. So, Mana Marco will have to wait a little bit longer. But what's been going on around here at least, I've got all of you guys. Let's see, I'm going to take, I need 3 more dudes. So basically I can just take like you 3. Move out here. Grab all of these guys, and let's kind of start pushing on into this army. Oh, it's just a bunch of... This is a pretty bad army. They've got some Nordplate warriors at least, but for the most part, this army is not the most amazing. We can kind of push on in through you guys with this army, keep making our way toward Karthwasten, and then basically I'll keep trying to gather more forces around Ortalak and that will be the forces we'll use as reinforcements to garrison and replenish the forces we lose in this army. So we'll keep trying to push on forward with these guys into Western Skyrim. So you guys group on up there, kind of line up like so. Infantry about here. We are going to want to be a bit more aggressive on them since they do have some artillery pieces. So let's see if they're first going to advance onto us. I might just try and see if I can maybe have one guy kind of go hit the artillery pieces. Like maybe you. You only have about like 60 guys. I was going to have you kind of maybe run around the side here. Kind of group you guys up more like so. Skirmishers, you need to turn off skirmish mode. They are making their way up to us, or they're kind of out of range. Okay, let's do this. So I'll have all of my guys. Let's move up a little bit more, like to about there. Skirmishers, I'd say move up as well to about here. Yeah, right about there. That should be close enough that we can hit them. Then I'll have this one unit try and make its way over to their artillery piece. Everybody else should be in range. So let's have you kind of run around the side. Number-wise, 2%. Oh, he's already running? Already? Oh, that's so bad. That is so bad that you're already running. I love it. Okay. Now, the question is, where is... Okay, so that's the general that's running away. The patrol. Oh, that's why. It's just a simple patrol. Okay, I'll let you guys keep trying to run around here. They've got one unit kind of making their way over to you. That's the town guard unit. I'm not going to be able to really do much about that. I will have to just try and see if I can break them. You guys, what are the stat differences between you two? My defenses are way higher. Their attack is way higher, though, too. Okay, I think you might be able to do okay against them. So far, a lot of their men aren't doing a whole lot up here. They've already lost 17% of their forces. I haven't killed the general since he's just running away. Yeah, he's just off the map now. So their morale should be negatively affected either way. I'm actually going to tell my infantry, because he ran off the map, just AI attacks, just start rushing forward after these guys. Because for the most part, a lot of them are wavering. My general... I'm going to have you kind of go along the right side over here, and I'm going to have you maybe try and make your way over to the ballista and catapult pieces. Because at the moment, my infantry is doing well. A third of their army's already dead. Just a little bit longer. Some of them are already starting to break. I wonder, does this guy have the Lich trait or Necromancer trait? I don't think so. I can't remember which one I grabbed out of here, but I don't believe you had it. Not everybody has that trait. Although it would be nice having every single army having that trait. Although we do have to make sure we actually capture people. Because if we capture enough, then that's when we can properly start trying to execute and turn them into undead. And I need to make sure I cap for that, though. Okay. Didn't capture enough even if you do have the Necromancer trait, so we won't be able to test that if you do. I don't think he does. But there we go. We've at least been able to kind of clear these guys out of the way. Carthwassen should now be pretty open for us to just walk on up to. And I believe, from where we're attacking from, it's a bridge battle. And so if they try and bring some other force to repel us from taking the city, that will work out really well in our favor. But they don't have really much in there, and I'm hoping that they won't bring anything else around here. Because again, it does seem like Hafingar is actually rather distracted by Eastmarch right now. And so we can kind of take advantage of this, especially on the eastern side, because it looks like Solitude isn't that well garrisoned. Dragon's Bridge is not that well garrisoned. Falkreath wasn't, but it had a garrison script. Let's execute all of you guys, though. I'll click you just in case. Nope, there's just more mercenaries like that. Okay. But what we'll do is let's keep moving you up to Carthwassen, and you have 3 more slots. I'll grab these 3 units here as well. Keep pushing them forward towards Carthwassen. Jehanna, you've got about half a stack here. I think we can actually maybe move out with that force. Yeah, there's nobody else around here. If you guys are happy with me moving out with these guys, just about lower the taxes just in case. I can have you start making your way over. Let's have you start making your way over to Dragon's Bridge. Oh, there's another city here. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that there was this one here as well. Okay. So, yeah, no, you can easily take that city there. Because what's the military look like of Hafingar? So if I look at Hafingar versus... I want to compare them to Clan of Crowns. So if I compare the two, Clan of Crowns is by far weaker. Territorially, yeah, Hafingar has a lot more land. They've got probably like, what, 12, 14 regions, somewhere around there. which we ourselves still need another 22 regions before we're done with this campaign. I'm still thinking this campaign's going to finish before like episode 30 at this rate, because at the moment, these areas are doing well with their sieges, bringing all these men forward around here. Will going to help us push a little bit further east. This is still rebel, and again, I think it's just like these two regions are the extra ones that we had to worry about. And thankfully, around here, you guys have almost fully replenished your forces. Once you have, I think we're going to maybe try and recruit a little bit more around there and have those guys start trying to make their way out. Because I think at this point, all the areas I've been defending from with Clan of Crowns, I can basically just have them be like a one-to-one assault to the nearest city that the Clan of Crowns control. That way we can finish them off really quickly. That's my hope, at least. Because I'm probably just going to honestly let me at least siege out those rebels fully. I don't really care too much about fighting those. We can then make it so that once we're done with those, we will have it so that maybe I leave some other armies that are just maybe just random crap armies that kind of go about and they can finish off the rebels, because there's a couple other rebel cities, I think at least 2 more, that I can have my faction leader, and I can have my other force also start pushing up that way for pushing east into the Clan of Crowns. And my faction heir will be able to start joining in too. Hopefully Leyland's happy. Oh, hey, Mages Guild headquarters, actually. Oh, wow, okay. Sure, I'll take a Mages Guild headquarters there, because that was specifically up here, actually. Ooh. I just have to maybe, like, actually do the missions now. And actually complete those, because the mission we have right now is for a Necromancer Guild. I don't have any assassins, so I can't complete this mission. There's nothing I can do with that. Unless I wanted to cheat and like do the squashing mechanic, which I know you can technically do, but I don't really like doing it. Let's see, I think, so what we need to do is first start the siege up here with you guys. I need to have you start that siege there. Boston, you guys need to start sieging here as well. I do really need to stop sieging these areas all continuously. Like, let's see. If we go to Ghislaine right now, you guys have 3 more turns. They don't really have all that much in here. 4 more. We can just resolve that. Take Ghislaine. Let's exterminate the populace there. And then, let's see. Let's repair everything. And then we will get the altar. So grab the altar. What about over here? Over here, it's about half their stack. I think I'll kind of hold on a little bit longer with you. I just need to stop sieging so many damn areas. I think next turn... Yeah, I think next turn... Oh, actually, let's stop retreating those guys. Let's just merge men together. And then I'm going to have you recruit a couple of units around here. So next turn, we'll try and move out of here with this force. I can have you guys start making your way out of this city. And we'll just take some time, eventually repair this. But for right now, we don't have to worry too much about it. And actually, I technically don't need to repair it. Because the building that I actually care about, that gives me the units I want, is this one. This one allows me to have the Wormcult Warlocks, which is the unit I actually care about. And so I think we can just leave this building damaged and just never repair it, because it doesn't benefit me at all. It doesn't. It makes it so that we won't actually have any conversion. We just lose a lot of population growth, a lot of lost health bonus, and it gives me units I already have access to. So there's no reason for me to build that, I'd say. Now, let's see. So you guys here, I think I can merge some of these units. So let me first see. Okay, so I think let's take like these guys, because if anybody's gonna be able to merge, it'd be you guys first. 2 more slots. You might be able to merge. Yes. And oh, I see. Like there's one of you. I'm just getting rid of it. Okay, merge you all together. That's a full stack army. I can have you make your way over here. And then, what else do we want to do with that? So, we don't have a lot of money, primarily just because we've been sieging so many areas. You're good there. Let's see, man. Marco here. Let's keep making sure we're going to keep grabbing more of the priests around here. I need to get this converted as quickly as possible so you can leave around here. I can at least actually, right over here, have Fort SOVNGARDE. You can slowly try and send some guys over to actually garrison Falkreath for him, so that way I don't have to worry as much. You'll be taking some time to actually properly siege and assault that. But I believe for right now, yeah, just end this turn one more time. Okay, this dude here, honestly, I just love his name, Brokill. Brokill Grosh Shukars. I love it. Brokill, I'm going to take you and move you to the front line. I don't care about Penumbra. So this guy's actually... Oh, he's in his own army too. Okay, I love that. So we have King Brugo and his right-hand man, Brokill. I love it. So you're going to stay in his army forever now. I'm never going to have you leave his side because you were just going to be his right-hand man. Let's have it so that I think... we can't move out of here just yet. Merge the men together. Trying to train a little bit. And then I need to get some guys to kind of watch over the city. Hagath, you guys can retrain some men around here. Grab some more men that we'll use as free upkeep. You can almost do that here. You can get some around it as well. Sentinel can get a couple. Let's do that. Then I'm gonna have you keep making your way over. Let's see, they are almost.
There will be a feast in our
You don't have a ton around there. I think Laneland now. Oh yeah, because there we go. Now we have the Wormcoat Warlocks. I love this unit. Okay, so let's kind of move you guys out. Let's see. So they are not happy. Let's try and just recruit some more men, and I think you'll be okay. Because religious unrest is 50%. I'm going to get a couple more units from this. I think you'll be okay. Let's start having my faction heir actually start moving out, and hopefully he doesn't die. So you guys can keep making your way forward. There's a lot more of you here, but you are now moving away. Okay, so what we're going to do... Because you do not have the best chance of just easily killing these armies. Well, can you do night battle? Can you do night battle? If you can do night battle, you can. Okay. You know what? Let's have you just fight that auto-resolve through that, I'd say. Kill the one pretty easily, and then this other one will fight properly ourselves. Because this one here, this has got a couple General's Bodyguard, a couple meh units, decent amount of cav. Let's fight through this army. Kill you guys, and then we can have it so that my faction heir and this army can start making their way to the current capital of the Clan of Crowns. You guys can do that. I've got another army making its way over to help with Volnim, Dakfron. Those two areas will fall soon. I can at least also assault Karthwasten and the other settlement in Skyrim 2 right now. So we'll be able to take a lot of cities this turn. And thankfully, we're a little downhill. Actually, let's go up here. So if we go to... Actually, right about here is not that bad. So kind of move my men a little bit over here. I'll kind of adjust in a second. But I just want to have you guys up on the hill initially. So start the battle. And then they are way over there. So let's try and adjust my infantry. So I want all of you guys. You're going to be in the front line. I then want my Wildhammer units on the flanks, because you have to actually act like my cab unit since you're so fast. This is our first proper introduction to these units, honestly. So now we can see how well they're going to be as kind of a flanking unit. Let's move. My archers are being stupid for some reason. Don't know why you guys didn't want to move the way I was saying, but there we go. Yeah, line up there, and there. Ballistas, let's have you guys kind of line up right there. And once we'll see if they're going to advance on us once we're set up. If they don't, what I'm probably going to do is, because of the speed of my Wildhammer units, I might have them be the ones that kind of rush over. They do have their captain. Yeah, the General's Bodyguard, one of the General's Bodyguards is over there. You guys might hit my ballistas, though. They do seemingly want to kind of attack me, so they're kind of moving a little bit near us. Okay, you guys aren't advancing on me just yet, so what I'm going to do is this one unit right here is actually in a pretty good spot where I can easily try and rush up to him and get a good charge on this guy. Also, I do love how fast you guys are. I mean, you guys really do just blitz across the map. I love it. So let's have you try and hit him head on with this unit. This other one will try and flank it. Hopefully this will be enough damage that they'll be convinced to advance over to me. Like, let's run around here and then hit them from the side. Should be able to break this unit. If you're not going to advance on us from this, that's actually kind of surprising, honestly. No? Don't care that I'm slaughtering this one unit right now? Oh, now they do. Okay, so now they're bringing the General's Bodyguard, which I'm just going to have to tank that charge. Oh, that hurt. You guys don't have the best morale. I should recover that entire unit for the most part, though. And I think at this point, they should advance on us. Yep, there they go. General's Bodyguard is making their way over this way. Okay, good. I'm going to adjust my infantry a little bit more. Kind of more over here. You guys can kind of go that way. Archers kind of adjust over here a little bit. Are they really not going to advance on us just yet? They might once this unit's dead. Because this unit's still fighting. They're just running back and forth. You guys are currently losing, winning? Okay, you're kind of going back and forth on what's going on with this one unit. I've lost 10% of my forces so far right now, but I still think I'll probably recover at least that one full unit for sure. Okay, you guys aren't advancing on me, so I had to move on up with my forces. they kind of keep making their way just around us randomly. So I'm going to have it so that I just need to keep splitting off a couple of units at a time to try and kill them, because they are kind of getting near us, so we can shoot them occasionally. Archers, please take out this one general, because for the moment they're just kind of ignoring us, which is kind of irritating. So keep firing on them. I'll keep moving my forces up like so occasionally, just to make sure you guys have proper lines of sight on them. So like kind of like right there, get a little bit closer. These guys get a little bit closer here. And then they've got like, what, 2 units over here still? They've got, yeah, some spearmen doing nothing really though. So until you guys actively fully commit to this fight, like, I'm just annoyed at you guys, honestly. Like, there we go. That's what I kind of want. You're actually doing something now. It's like you guys kind of run around the side. You're not really a good units to defend my flank, so I have to actually have you, I think, counter-charge. So let's have you guys kind of counter-charge those archers of theirs. Now they're committing to this fight. You guys, you're winning there for sure. Archers, do what you can. Number-wise, they've already lost about 1/4 of their army so far. Keep focusing up on these guys here. Some of them are already starting to break. Good. Do try and focus on those generals if you can. You guys aren't fighting anything. I'm going to have you kind of run around the side. You also kind of run on the side. You charge at those archers. You can just run them down. Let's actually have you kind of flank right around here. Try and help out my general, make sure he doesn't die. I'm not really too worried about my ballistas, honestly. If you guys want to charge them, that's fine. Wildhammers, keep doing your thing. Let's have you kind of help out as well against some of these cav. We're doing now 23 to 40. Because you're doing well against the archers. After this cav the unit is dead, I'll have this other Wildhammer go around and hit these guys. Let's see, things are going well here. You need to try and flank a little bit more to hit this unit. You're still fighting these guys. There are 3 guys. They're almost dead. Let's have you try and shoot them. You try and flank right around here. You're done with that unit. Let's have you get this bowman on this side, so you don't have to worry about the other ones. 28 to 53. That's good. Those guys are breaking. You can probably... Actually, what's your speed? Your speed is... It's... Oh, yeah. Oh, ow. You're actually just as fast, practically, as the Wildhammers. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, let's have you guys kind of run those men down. You're actually going to be a pretty good unit to use as flanking men. For the rest of you, for the most part, you're all... There's one of the enemy generals. So there was one. They have 3 in this army, I believe. I believe the other ones are fighting back here. Yeah, the other ones are fighting back here with the ballista. I think for right now, let's have General's Bodyguard. Let's have you go try and make your way back there. Try and deal with them. Otherwise, I think maybe... No, actually, General's Bodyguard help out around here. I think my archers, I'm going to have 3 of you make your way back this way. Make your way back this way. You can then shoot these General's Bodyguard. Everybody else can kind of stay as they are. You need to help out about this General's Bodyguard. Those guys are breaking. Do run them down. Capture as many as you can. And then I'll probably have you guys go help out with this unit. Okay, there we go. So we weren't able to get the other generals, but it's a rebel army. I don't think we're going to actually care too much. Overall, let's see, we only lost about 1/4 of our army. Not bad. The Wildhammers, yeah, you guys are definitely the units I need to use for capturing. Decent amount of kills on some of you. I did recover quite a few of those first 2 units that I sent forward. That's good. Because now what we're going to do is I think the forces, this force, will kind of take some of the men that are in the city just east of here. Make them then wait for my faction heir. And together we can have these guys go south to hit the current capital of the Clan of Crowns. Because honestly, I think now that we've been able to take out everybody besides the Clan of the Crowns primarily as our main wars we've been having in Hammerfell, I can gather all my forces together and just focus solely on them. And they really can't compete with a fully stocked army of all my armies all together. They just can't handle them. Like, there we go. Let's have you kind of merge some forces together. And then I'll have you... There's 3 more slots. Let's do this. So all of you move closer this way. What I'll do is I'll have it so that this ballista will go into the city. You can retrain that. And then I'll take... I'd say I need more infantry, actually. Like, maybe like these 4. Actually, these 3. There we go. Grab them. This army then will kind of wait until my faction heir gets here. You 2 together can then kind of push on towards Verkoth, which I think will be a good way for you guys to start off with this. What else do we have going for the end turns? Not a lot, because I think we'll probably be actually done for today. I'll deal with the battles for Karthwasten and for more Khazgur in the next video. I think I can just kind of leave those until then. But I think for right now, I'll be ending this video for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, any other thoughts you have on it in general. So maybe you guys enjoyed this, but this is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.